Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Anderson again, and for this video that I will be dedicated to Asian History Month in May of 2026, I shall be opening up this discussion with when there's trouble, who call Teen Titans. From the tower, they can see all Teen Titans. Now, I will not be repeating the rest of the song, but it's a pretty awesome theme song to a kick-ass TV show, of which my favorite character is Starfire. And yeah, I love this character to pieces. But that's not gonna be the subject of this little thing. And what also will be the subject of the video will be a discussion about how Teen Titans from 2003 was the superior cartoon to whatever Teen Titans Go is, because even people in the international audience knows that Teen Titans Go is crap. Let's put it that way, it's garbage. And I know that for a fact because I know that my friend from China actually agreed with me on that. So yeah. But that won't be the subject of today's little discussion. What will be the subject of the discussion will be talking about the J-pop group Puffy AmiYumi and the influence on various TV shows, music, and in the TV shows, including the Teen Titans, as well as the Powerpuff Girls. Both cartoons which I hold very near and dear to my heart, a black heart. So anyway, for those of you who don't know, Puffy AmiYumi is like a group in a duet group in Japan. That they were so popular that they did the Teen Titans TV show theme in both English and Japanese, as well as an English extended video, which I'll talk about briefly in a moment. But they also did a song for inside one of the episodes in which the Teen Titans fight Mad Mod, one of the characters, the enemies, and he is portrayed by Malcolm McDowell. Yet the very same guy that played Alex Lodge and Caligula. Yeah, that's again. And let's see here. He also did a song for Powerpuff Girls, the TV show. Now, I don't know if that was an episode type thing or whatever, but it was still pretty awesome. And the music video that goes with it was pretty awesome too. They would later go on to start their own TV show called Puffy AmiYumi, which I haven't got into. Maybe I was too old for that point, or maybe it was too girly for me. But whatever, I'll see a few episodes, not once or twice, in the future. Talk about it properly. But basically, I think that they are like supposed to be the extreme opposites of personalities, in which one of them is more like hardcore metal, and the other one's more soft, girly, like Pink and Fairies and all that stuff. So I think that the Ami is the one that likes the the pink stuff, and Yumi is the one that likes the heavy metal stuff. Or it could be the opposite. One of the two of them, it's like that stuff. I'm not really up on it. But if you look at them performing together, for the videos that I'm going to talk about in a minute, it kind of looks like they're romantically entwined with each other. I don't mean that as a bad thing, because I think they will make a very lovely couple. But it just seems that way from the opposite archetypes that they're going for their characters and stuff like that. Being hardcore, depressed all the time, combined with the happy and cute and gay all the time. And now when I say gay, I mean happy and, antidepressant type gay. It'd be kind of like Softfire mixed with Raven type of deal. But in any case, the vocals and the vocals really did carry over in the main the shows of choice that they performed in. And I think the album with their with Teen Titans theme is so nice. Okay, I have no idea why they want to go with something simple, but whatever. So anyway, we all know and love the Teen Titans theme song, right? The English one. But did you know that when they performed the song, they performed it in both English and the Japanese version? Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I'll put the links for all of the videos that I described in the description below. So there are 4 of them: the Japanese version, the English version, the English extended version, and then there's the Powerpuff Girls thing. So anyway, I like all of these, but in particular, during the Japanese song of it, they said the words up. Well, I can't really imitate them that well because I don't know Japanese as well as the speaker would know it for obvious reasons. So, I'm just gonna say the part where they sing it. And that beat when they sing the part with Starfire, right? My girl Starfire. And that's about it. That's about it. Everything else is good, but I like the best part. So anyway, we know that they made the theme song for the Teen Titans TV show. And I don't know if they actually did anything for the Teen Titans Go cartoon. But it did find that both Teen Titans and the Powerpuff Girls are both based on anime. So that's a little hint at what their prerogative / favoritism was into anime, Japanese anime themed cartoons. So anyway, they had they had the extended version of it. And well, that's kind of nice because they have they start out with like 2 different like sparkles. So, I'm guessing it's probably supposed to represent themselves, and they go up mountains and valleys and stuff during the part where they do like the technical thing before the actual song starts. And they reveal themselves to be human women. Very cute women, by the way. And the singing and the not really dancing. I don't know if that's in their repertoire to dance. More like statues than anything else whenever they sing and stuff. And then we get to the camera and stuff. Now, there's also a reference to to lightsabers of all things. Yeah, lightsabers. I'm sure you can just see the light wands and all that, like, you know, like their little LED lights and stuff. But we all know that they're lightsabers. They're supposed to be lightsabers. And it's funny because they can hold high notes, like when they go oh, it almost sounds like something else, something a little more suggestive. But then they go into Titans, and wait, Titans, Teen Titan, let's go. And then they say it again, Titans, Teen Titans. So then they actually sing that pretty well. And they also have a special guest called Guitar Wolf going in there. It's actually pretty awesome to hear him singing this. And let's see here, what else are there? They also make mention of blasting off and taking over the world more or less with the sparkle alien type bite and stuff. It's actually kind of sweet, it's kind of good. I like it. So I don't know why they didn't extend that into a Japanese version. Maybe they weren't paying enough, or maybe they just were lazy and they just want to go with the English version. But with both the English version and the Japanese version, in the theme song they do up 1, 2, 3, 4, go, Teen Titans, and they do it like that because of the accent and stuff. They do Teen Titans, Teen Titan, which is very sweet. And they also do this thing where they do thing for Mad Mod. 1 or 2 episodes starring the main character, starring the main just quite literally voiced by Magabane Duck, like I said before. And it's pretty awesome because he's like an ultra Britain person. Like, you know, we got people that always like America this, America that, you know, with America flag this on the clothes and everything else. But yeah, well, this guy's like that for Great Britain. And he's all about Britannia and making everything into Britannia stuff. So they do like an episode where they introduce him as the main villain. And they have him do like a optical illusion type palace, which is freaking awesome. It reminds me of a dialed back version of with the thief and the cobbler, that palace there. And they have the Teen Titans have to try to catch him and then bring him to justice, which is very something funny. I especially like the part where they go into where they climb up the stairs and he's using a motor scooter to get around and stuff. Not like the one that I use, like a regular moped. And the music in there is actually pretty good. It's like I can't pronounce those words and stuff. So anyway, they show that, and then they show I'll see here. They do they do a Scooby-Doo door type effect, you know, with like the bad guys and the good guys running around in like different rooms and stuff trying to find this guy. And they do pretty well, too, pretty funny, to the point that he even is lost in like they find him in like one last door, and then and they all creep up on it and stuff, and he spars along with live T-Rex. And this is funny, but also kind of stupid because Beast Boy can easily transform into any animal, living or dead, until later on he transforms into like a Frankenstein Wolverine monster. So he could easily solve that threat and then combated it by becoming a bigger animal or a T-Rex himself. After all, he is known for being able to transform and help out his friends more than anything else. Which is why I feel that Teen Titans Go sucks, because it's more goofy, the animation's awful, and it's geared more toward extremely little kids. So anyway, now it's time for me to talk about the Puffy AmiYumi episode, the song and number for the Powerpuff Girls. Another cartoon that I like. I want to say that song came out before the Teen Titans came out, but it was still like a prominent thing in my childhood. And it was the name of the song is I'm Supergirl. It's Buttercup, I'm a Supergirl. Not I'm a Supergirl, but I'm Supergirl. Maybe it didn't translate from Japanese to English where they said a Supergirl, but it's grammatically correct to say I'm a Supergirl. But anyway, they always promote, kicking Becca's butt and fighting them and everything. Cause I like to fight, and that's actually pretty funny. And they also have a montage of the girls doing like a rock band type thing. Also to note that when Puffy AmiYumi do the song and dance for this, as it were, they do more of a hard rock type of music for this. Much faster. In English really too. But you see a bunch of Japanese kanji going on there. I like the way we show them beating up on all kind of villains from the show, including the Japanese-inspired Mojo Jojo, which is real funny. Because in the episode Meet the Beatles, they do a thing where they have another ape, another chimpanzee called I'm trying to think what the name of it is. Rachel, Michelle, and they do like a Yoko Ono thing for that. And what's really funny is that in the cartoon, she just ups and screams. She screeches and screams to convey her mood and her singing voice and stuff. Whereas in real life, Yoko Ono is one of the type of people who is very expressive in her singing voice. I should say singing voice, because as much as I love music and as much as I find that for music to be interesting, it's like she's not even trying. She just screeches and screams and gibberish and all that, and thinks that, oh boy, there's music. It's very bad. Let's put it bad. But anyway, and see, Oh yes, by the way, on the topic of Powerpuff Girls, I gotta give one more RIP to Tom Kane, who provided the voice of Professor Utonium. And he rests in peace. He was part of my childhood, as well as other people's childhoods. So let's see, and they also include in the little montage there, the fight with Mastermind, the Rainbow's Clown Mastermind, and they have that they never say die, the Powerpuff Girls, which is a good thing for people to think of. Never say die, never give up. Well, I'm trying to think where they got the origin for that from. But I know there's a pop reference where the movie says never say die. Was it Star Wars? And you can help me out with that if you have the opportunity to do so. But yeah, it's very memorable. Probably the most memorable song that played in the TV show. And that they take down the dead guys and rescue the people. And then I never say die. And no one can stop me, because I like to fight. In fact, I think that's most memorable over all the other songs in Powerpuff Girls. So yeah, I thank you for watching my video on Puffy AmiYumi's contribution to my childhood cartoon shows, Teen Titans, as well as the Powerpuff Girls. I believe that it was more of a influence on Teen Titans because that show is more anime based than the other one, and it kind of lived in there, but it wasn't as predominant. You gotta know beforehand that Puffy AmiYumi provided the lyrics and the song to the Powerpuff Girls, because I like to fight. And you wouldn't know that unless you knew it beforehand. Just hearing the lyrics. You'd be like, that sounds familiar. Who is that? Oh yeah, it's Puffy AmiYumi. Yeah, I think they are very cute, very adorable. But if I had to pick one, I'd say I picked the one that's more business-like, with the pants on and with the hardcore metal persona. I'm not really a big fan of, that cutesy, too much pink stuff in it. But I like the fact they use lightsabers, so that must mean that they're Jedi, because they use blue lightsabers. Anyway, let's see. I just wonder who their favorite Powerpuff Girl was. Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles. By the way, my favorite is gonna be Buttercup, because she's tough. She likes to fight. And I love the way they fight. They have her fight the Red Rock Boys. I love the way they fight the Amoeba Boys, as well as that Porcupine Pumpkin Clown thing there, and Mastermind, and Mojo Jojo, of course, and let's see, I'm trying to think of one person, Fuzzy Lumpkins, and then and by the way, I have seen some episodes of Powerpuff Girl Z, and I don't like it that much when they're grown up. Oh yeah, and him. like when you fight with him, the devil, his infernal majesty. Though I have to question why they put lots of claw and why they can Santa Claus outfits. What the hell is that with a long feet for high boots? It's supposed to be the devil, not a hooker, not a weird hooker. Let's see, it was somebody else who, but yeah, like Puffy, AmiYumi in the accents. And, yeah, they can pop my Yumi any day. Because I never say die either. Even when I'm dead in the hell game, I never say die. Because if I say die, then they win. So yeah, so now, thank you very much for watching my video on Puffy AmiYumi's influence on my TV shows from childhood. And and let's see here, yeah, I did this for Asian History Month in May 2026. And I give all the songs as well as the Puffy AmiYumi group band, whatever you call it, happy face seal of approval. Now I have to ask you this. Is Puffy AmiYumi still together? Are they still a band or group? Because it'd be very shame if they ended up being apart. Yeah. This is, if you like what you see here, and you want to see more on my channel and such, you know, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also contact me for future information on my videos by calling me or texting me at 631-707-3707. And you can follow me on Twitter or X at PNelsonPro. Also, you can get my email at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, that's all you Puffy AmiYumi fans, all you fans of J-pop, all you fans of Japanese language. It's very sexy and very sensual, I think. So, peace out, my brothers and sisters. And I just love the way in Japanese renditions of Teen Titans theme song, they always do 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Teen Titans in the same cadence as they do in the English version. Very talented girls. So yeah, peace out, my brothers and sisters. I'll see you in the next one, all you girls and guys in Interland. Sayonara and ciao ciao. And no one can stop me because I like to fight.